Hello and welcome back to the channel. Now we've all heard of AOOCCI. AOOCCI, the brand taking the motorcycle market by storm with their latest smart screens, and they've just released a brand new one. Because they've gone all out with this one. What you've got is a 6-inch highly responsive screen. Not just that, fully waterproof and 1080p front and rear high definition video recording. And it just gets better, so much better, because it's Bluetooth and Wi-Fi. That means it can connect via Apple CarPlay to your phone. Not just that, it also will connect to your intercom system. So no more trying to get everything to work together. It will take care of the entire lot. And they've gone even further because they've also included tire pressure monitoring and a remote so you can do emergency recording, because if you're ever unlucky enough to get caught in an incident, you can hit that emergency record button knowing that you're never going to lose that footage. But of course, AOOCCI have sent me this to give it the 11 out of 10 review. So we'll unbox it, we'll see how easy it is to install, but most of all, we'll test it out in the real world. Let's start with the great unboxing. On opening up the box, you'll see your smart screen. This has a lovely 6.25-inch display. All the cables coming out the back of the device are labelled for easy installation. Also, you get this handy sun visor that goes on top of your display. It comes with multiple ways of mounting to your bike, from a handlebar mount to a mirror mount. It also includes a selection of spacers, meaning it will fit any thickness of handlebars. It comes with two different options for powering your device. One is a USB cable, so if you've already got a USB socket under your seat or on your bike, you can simply plug it in. The other is a hard wiring kit that includes an inline fuse. Each power cable already comes with a spade connector, so it's just a simple slide-on job to make installation super easy again. You also get a front and rear dust cap. These are actually TPMS that's designed to measure the pressure inside your tyres. The remote feels nice and large inside the hand with an easy to press 3 buttons. The two Sony cameras feel extremely high quality and are made from metal. Also, they're 100% waterproof. They do have a real premium quality feel to them. They also have 2 extension cables, so you know your cameras will reach the length of any motorcycle. Digging deeper inside the box, you'll find that there's a 64GB micro SD card provided and a bag of bits that will include all of the tools and fixtures and fittings that you need to install your smart screen. And that's everything in the box, so now it's time to move on to installation. The first thing you need to do is remove any plastics, locate your battery. This is normally underneath the seat. Next, take your C6 smart screen. You'll need your bag of tools, your micro SD card. Inside your bag of tools, you'll find your little fillet screwdriver. Remove the 2 small screws from underneath. Once you've removed the metal plate, you will also find that there is a waterproof tight rubber seal. Remove the rubber seal, pop your micro SD card into place and put your rubber seal and metal plate back on. Next, take your backing plate. You will need the little rubber washers and screws. Pop your backing plate on, pop the rubber washers into place and then simply tighten the bolts. With your backing plate in place, it's time to take your sun visor. There's 3 very small screws. It's just a simple job of popping your sun visor into place and tightening the 3 screws. It's now time to decide how you want to mount the smart screen to your motorcycle. I've decided to go for the handlebar mount. This one is super easy because it's just 2 bolts and you tighten up again and it'll be nice and firm and locked into place. Now take your extension and your C6 smart screen, go over to your bike, pop your extension into place and your C6 smart screen. This is the best bit because you need to use the tool provided to tighten the extension, meaning it'd be super hard for any thief just to come up, untwist it and take it away. It's now time for wiring. If you're using the hard wiring kit, it's a simple job of red to positive, black to negative. Run the cables the length of your bike and plug it into the back of your C6 PRO smart screen. To install the remote, the first thing you need to do is take the handlebar mount. There is a small bolt that you pop into the bottom of the handlebar mount. What you'll find is the remote will then go on top of that. You tighten the bolt with the tool provided and it'll be locked into place. Take your remote and the rest of the handlebar mount over to your motorcycle. Make sure you select a location that's easy to reach on the handlebars. cars. And again, it's really easy, just 2 bolts and it will be secure and in place. And then just plug it into the back of the unit and it's a twist tight screw. Everything on the back of the C6 Pro display is clearly labelled so you can't go wrong. That now brings us on to installing the cameras. Inside the box there is the housing for the cameras. You just slide this over the camera itself and you'll see that there's 3 prongs. These 3 prongs go into the base plate and you slide a nut through to secure it. Remember that you can adjust these cameras left and right and also tilt them using this system, and you can even do that later on the bike to make sure you get that perfect angle. The last thing we need to do before attaching them to the bike is make sure we stick on these sticky pads. These 3M pads just remove the protective layer, stick it onto the bottom, likewise on the layer on the top before applying it onto the bike. It's worth taking a bit of time to decide where you want to locate them onto your bike, but once you have done, all you need to do is stick them into place or screw them into place for a secure fit. And then just simply take the extension cable for the one on the back or the one on the front, attach that, run it the length of your bike and plug it in. With all that done, all you need to do now is tidy up those wires using the zip ties provided. Make sure no wires are touching any part of the engine whatsoever. Replace those plastic panels, refit your seat, and that is installation complete. Connecting to Apple CarPlay could not be easier. All you have to do is fire up your bike, wait a few seconds for your C6 Pro to power up into life. Once that's done, if you click on the connect button on your device, you'll get a load of instructions appear on the screen. But if you open up your phone, go to settings, go to CarPlay, scroll to the bottom, it will appear. Click on that, click connect CarPlay, and within a few seconds, that's it. Your phone is now connected to CarPlay. So now it's time for the real world test. So let's see how quick the C6 Pro fires up. With the engine started, the C6 Pro should pop into life. And straight away, we've got the welcome screen come up. Now, as this boots up and automatically connects your phone, because once you've set it up, it will automatically connect. So CarPlay will pop up on the screen really, really, really quickly. Now, having a quick look at the display straight away, this is a 6-inch, nice and bright with 1,000 nits. So no matter how sunny it gets, how bright it gets, you should still be able to see this display nice and clearly. And then look, super quickly, we're straight in to Apple CarPlay. But let's pop back to the home screen really quickly and have a quick look around. So what we've got a driving recorder. We've also got, in regards to interconnect, what means it connects to your phone by clicking on that, that will come up with either Apple CarPlay or Android Auto. You've obviously got the time, the date, and you've got your front and rear tyre pressure. That is super, super cool, because by having the tyres monitored, if you get low, and I'll be honest, just before I set off here, it was telling me they were 14 PSI, and I'm going, we're on a cold day in winter, we need some more air, they're super low. So straight away, I've pumped them up, ready to go. It's just saved me all of that hassle. So we've got our tyres front and rear. We can click on that and you'll see we can set up an alarm for it as well. So basically, if your tyres start getting low, you've got that slow puncture and you're on a trip, you can set it to where you want it, so you get that warning pop up on the screen. That means you can pull over, top it up, say you're just trying to get yourself home in an emergency flat tyre situation. How cool is that? Obviously you can read it in bar, PSI, centigrade, Fahrenheit, and of course turn the tyre warning on or off. Brilliant, absolutely brilliant. Now, one more thing before we set off. With your device powered up and your intercom, we've all got intercom these days on our helmet, so you can hear those turn-by-turn instructions or listen to your music. Get your device to switch on first and then switch on your intercoms. Once you switch that on, if, say, you want to play a tune, you can just press play on here, and if it's not coming through on your intercoms, pause it on your intercoms and press play, and then what you'll find is all the audio will come directly through your intercoms. Just a really quick and simple way, but just do it in that order and you'll never have any problems with hearing any of the instructions, playing your music, being able to answer your calls. But let's move on to what we're really going to use the C6 Pro for most, and that is navigation, isn't it? This is the device you want on your motorcycle so you can see your instructions at a glance and also have it coming over your comms. Now, Of course, I'm using Apple, what means that I've got Apple CarPlay, but you can also use Android as well, Android Auto. So it doesn't matter which one that you pick, Android, Apple, it will connect to both. But simply clicking on the screen, it will take me back to Apple CarPlay. And what's really great, really quickly, because we all know how this works, you've got Apple Maps, you've got Google Maps, and of course any other app that you use on navigation, as long as it's compatible with Apple CarPlay or Android Auto, depending on which one you're using, it will work on this screen. But for me, it's Google Maps. So on Google Maps, tap on the screen, I'm going to put in a local town that we can go and check out and test out the C6 Pro the best. So I'm going to put in Market Harborough, simple, Market Harborough. As soon as it comes up, I'm clicking on that, bump, it's coming up, and I'm pressing start. And I can instantly see how good this screen is. I really can. And then from there, pop on your gloves. Happy days, let's check it out. Well, here we are, cruising along at 50 miles an hour. You can really see this 1000 nit bright display coming through. Now the sun is actually to the left of me in the back, what would normally give me a real reflection on most screens, and you'd think it'd be quite difficult to see, but no, I can see this screen absolutely perfectly. And of course you've got this beautiful sun cover, so if it's above you or in front of you, you know that you're still going to be able to look down and see that display at a glance. So much information. A couple of things about Apple CarPlay that I like, especially with screens like this, is this is the full screen mode. So this 6-inch display is giving you so much information, so much detail, and you can see all of the important things coming up, like the roundabout, 0.2 of a mile. I know I've got to go round to the right, so basically there's 2 exits on there, as I can see on the map really quickly at a glance, knowing that I'm taking the second as I'm going around to the right. Just means I'm not going to get in the wrong lane or panic or any of that sort of stuff. Bump, it's there. And it's so nice to have this big bright 6-inch display, meaning I can see so much more than having to squint down, look at my phone screen, hope that it's not peeing it down with rain and it's getting in anywhere and causing any damage. Because one thing about an iPhone, you plug it in from the bottom in rain and it will detect water and it will just stop charging, and what you find is your navigation then drains down so much more quickly. But by using this screen with your phone, like for me at the moment it's in my pocket, it's hardly using any power because the screen's not on. All it's doing is transferring the information across. That being said, if I wanted to pop this in a back box or put on a power bank, say in a pannier or inside my pocket, my phone's charging at the same time anyway, so I'm going to get that full charge all the time, not worrying about any damage being caused to my phone. More and more bonuses. It's just really cool. So as we're bombing along, the other side of it, of course, I'm still getting all those turn-by-turn instructions coming through my intercom system. So I already get that prompt beforehand, so when I'm riding along it'll go, you're coming up to a roundabout, take your first exit, and I'll have a quick glance down just to make sure I'm getting it right. Everything's really good. Now on the screen as well, thick winter gloves, and these are thick winter gloves. Right now we are in the height of winter, but we do have a bit of sun, what's very nice. Anyway, on this screen, thick winter gloves, I can tap it and look, it just goes straight back again. Tap Google, tap it again, and it will come up with another screen. And this screen is my favourite for navigation, and the reason why is I've got the map on the left, I've got nice big on the top right my instructions to which way I'm turning, and I can also access my music. I love that as well, because it means that I can skip tracks or listen to my favourite podcast by simply pressing the button. Quick press, thick winter gloves again, press this and bump. Through my ears, literally, I can hear my favourite podcast. How cool is that? Thick winter gloves, no issue. So summer gloves, well, they're going to be a breeze, aren't they? And then talking about listening to my favourite podcasts, it is really cool having CarPlay, being able to unlock all of your favourites. So if you're using Amazon, for example, audio books, then that means that you can go onto there, because that also works with this system as well. Or you've got Spotify for your favourite tunes, you can as well. And it's as simple, again, tapping a button, pressing play, and bump, it will come through your ears. It's just really cool. Likewise, if you're getting a message when you're going along, you can click on your WhatsApp, you can call up your messages, you can speak to it, and you can say play message, and before you know it, it will play it through your intercom system. That means you can hear the message and you can verbally reply. But let's now look at the C6 Pro's next big party trick, and of course that's this front and rear dash cam. We've got high quality footage being filmed the whole time that we're riding, saving directly to the 64GB mini SD card that you get sent. So the micro SD card will save all of that footage on that you can easily access, but you don't have to just pop it out every single time that you're riding. You can play back. So on the main screen you've got replay. Tap on replay and what it will do, it will load that up, and from here, say there's an instant you want to see, so you can scroll through the massive list, you can click on there and you can play directly on here and watch it back. How cool is that? And then if you want to take the SD card out and see it in better quality at home on your computer and really have a good look, you can. But on here you can look at your footage and have a look, but let's put them through the proper test. So right now what I'm going to do, I'm going to show you exactly how good the footage is. I'm going to do some filming, take it out, put it on screen right now so you can see for yourself exactly what the quality is like coming from this front and rear camera. But with that 140-degree angle that you're recording, I'm expecting it to be good. And not just are you getting quality from the cameras like that, you've also got, as you can see on the display, you can switch it to a live mode and you can see what it's recording, just to make sure your cameras are not dirty and you're picking up what you need to pick up. But you've also got your kilometers per hour on there as well. But you've got your date, you've got your time, you can see exactly what it's recording, plus you know how high you are on there as well, coordinates, it's recording because you can see it flashing away. You've just got so much information coming off of this system. That then brings me on to the remote, the really handy remote. So it's got, as you can see, a lovely red light flashing away, again to let you know that it's recording. But you might be thinking, yeah, but what if my thick winter gloves and I'm struggling to press the buttons because I can't really feel around on the screen? Well, that's what the remote's for. It's absolutely awesome, because if you've got a call coming in and say it comes up with your wife, your mother, a family member or a mate that you want to talk to, you can hit the phone button on the top of the mount and it will answer it. But say it's work and you're out on your day off and you're chilling, you're going, I don't want to be bugged by work, you know you can ignore it. But also with that button, if you're listening to some music and you want to pause it for a second, you can press that as well and replay your music or your podcast as well. The next button down is your camera button. That means if you want to grab a quick photo, for example, because something you want to capture really quick and get that image, you can hit that button and capture that picture. The one underneath that scrolls you through the different menus. So right now I've got the front camera up on the screen. If I press the bottom button, I can scroll through the rear camera, scroll through both cameras together, and then after one more press after that, it will take me back to the home screen. Well, ladies and gentlemen, the AOOCCI C6 Pro is just next level. I know I don't really have to say much more because you're going to want to know where you can pick this up from. Well, everything you need is down in the description, including any of their latest discount codes, what means you can pick this up at a bargain today. I'm just so impressed with it. Great build quality, easy to install, cameras front and rear, touchscreen works fantastically, remote is brilliant. What more do I need to say other than pop over and check it out on their website for yourself and pick yours up today. Now, if you've enjoyed this video, please don't forget to give it a thumbs up because it really helps this video spread. That being said, why not share it with a friend that's got a bike that's desperate to get the latest smart screen on their bike as well? So you have all the latest technology. And of course, most of all, right here on Helmet Head, hit that subscribe button so you don't miss out on the latest bike reviews, the latest tech, and of course the bonkers adventures we have on this channel. And I'll see you next time. Take care, ride safe, and pick up one of these. Bye-bye for now.